Hey yo, intro check, let's go!
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style for me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut.
Hey, what's up? If you like this video, you know what to do. Go ahead and slash that like button. And also, please, if you like what I do and the content I produce and you want to get down with the family, you know what to do. Annihilate that subscribe button. Also, hit that post notification bell. And while you're at it, leave me comments down below. And oh yeah, by the way, welcome back. My name is Mark. Let's go. Hey yo, Pearl Jam, you're next up on the docket. But before we jump into this reaction, huge shout out to... Okay, so we're here to check out Pearl Jam's track, Jeremy, and we're here to determine whether Jeremy is a bop or if it's going to be a flop. But after reacting to Black by Pearl Jam, I already know this is about to be a bop, so we're going to skip all the pleasantries, we're going to skip all the semantics, and we're going to dive right into this track. So I'm ready to hear it. I can tell like it's probably going to have some significance in it just by the title being called Jeremy. So I'm really anxious to hear what this has to be about. So let's get into it. Okay.
And the news media plus a lot more.
It is very relevant in America today.
Okay. Okay, so already off rip, I know that this is based on a true story just because of them putting in the clips of like the newspaper articles at the beginning. So I'm really intrigued and very interested to hear what this track is about to be about. They already have my attention already, and this is only 21 seconds in. So let me take that back a little bit.
A lot more.
It is very relevant in America today.
Ooh, and then it looks like a movie just with the title. Like, oh wow, that's eerie. Is that a chalkboard? It looked like a name board, a name tag chalkboard almost. So does this gotta be about school?
At home, drawing pictures of mountain tops with him on top. Lemon yellow sun.
Come on, Eddie.
Arms raised in a beam. And the dead lay in pools of maroon below. And Daddy didn't give attention. Oh, to the fact that Mommy didn't care. King Jeremy.
And I love, like, okay, see, this is what I say I love about Pearl Jam, because I love Eddie. I think, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his last name right, but somebody correct me in the comments below. I'm not sure if it's Vander. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but I love the way how what's the word that I'm looking for? How profound his voice is and so unique. Like, I've never heard someone sing like that and sound so beautiful at it. And I love the story already because it's, for some reason, and it's crazy that this song is like, it's so early on, but it's putting me in a mind frame of, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child, but when she did the track Stole, and she based it off of like three teenagers growing up, like she had the one guy who played like a nerd in school who basically committed suicide by blowing his brains out. Then she had another person with the a female who basically she what was she? Oh, she became a pregnant, a teenage mom, and then she had another young guy who he was a black guy who was murdered during a drive-by, and all of their lives were basically cut short, basically, and they weren't able to live out their lives to their fullest potential of what they wanted to because basically their lives were stole. Basically, as what she was talking about, and for some reason I'm kind of getting that same energy, and I don't know if it's because of the newspaper clippings of when he started or when he just basically spoke about. I don't know. For some reason, I got like imagery of something about like trigger of being a gun or something like that from what he said, and then also because there's something about the disruption of the mother and the father in the household. But let's get back into it. Sorry for talking so long.
Oh, to the fact that mommy didn't care. King Jeremy the wicked overruled his world. Jeremy spoken clear as today. Jeremy spoken clear as today.
So I wonder if that's supposed to be Jeremy.
Clearly I remember picking on the boy. Seemed a harmless little fuck.
Okay, see, yes, this is exactly it. It's giving me Kelly Rowland was stole, and I'm really getting that instinct of when Kelly Rowland was speaking about the guy, the young teenager who was basically playing a nerd who basically committed suicide by gunshot, and that's what I'm thinking that he's getting at Eddie with this track, with basically speaking about. And I this has to be, like I said, a true story because with the newspaper clipping, so I believe that that's what they were trying to project and that. But if for some reason I'm getting that this boy committed suicide because maybe he was being picked on in school, especially when he said, when they answered that where it said described as, and then he's basically spoke about this other person, talk about how he spoke about him, and then talking about he was a little fuck and blah 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 blah. Excuse my language, but wow, I love how impactful and profound this is, and I love how it's getting my mind to race. But let's jump back into it.
Clearly I remember picking on the boy. Seemed a harmless little fuck. But we unleashed the lion. Gnashed his teeth and bit the recessed lady's breast.
Oh wow.
How could I forget? And he hit me with the surprise left. My jaw left hurting. Ooh, dropped wide open. Just like the day. Oh, like the day I heard. Mommy didn't give affection, no. And the boy was something that mommy wouldn't wear. King Jeremy,
I love his voice. Come on. And another thing that I love about this track is because it's so relatable and so tangible to me, because this is like instances that I had to deal with in school where I was picked on a lot. A lot of people picked on me because of my eye color, with my eyes being hazel green and me being dark skinned. A lot of people picked on me because of my voice, because when I was younger my voice was higher than what it is now, and so they questioned my sexuality with that. Then they also questioned me because basically they used to call me a nerd because I was so heavy into my books and things like that. I used to get picked on because people knew the instances that was going on with my mother battling with drug addiction and prostitution and things like that. They knew I was homeless and having to eat out of garbages. Like, people were so ruthless to me in school, and and it's so crazy because like I feel like I could have been Jeremy at that point in time if I didn't have somebody, or have like, well, I didn't have anybody, but if I didn't have some force behind me. I don't know if it was like my great grandmother after she passed away who was looking over me and trying to guide me, if it was God or whatever, but somebody kept me from doing those things where I could have been Jeremy or the guy that Kelly Rowland was speaking about in her thing where I was one probably mockery away from being in that same predicament. So I never judge people on that aspect. But I love how tangible and how relatable this track is and what I can draw from it because this is something I'm definitely going to revisit again because I love the emotion and the passion and how transparent it is. But let's get back into it. Yeah. Yes, come on. Oh, and that fire is so significant. It's like burning. It's almost like hell. And then the scream like you're on fire. Yes, come on. Woo, come on, Eddie. Yes. Woo. Yes, come on. Okay, so is this supposed to be the guy playing Jeremy, the little boy? Oh, wow! Whoa! Wow! Oh my God! Whoa! In front of the class? No. I gotta look this up. I definitely have to look this up. Please don't allow my camera to die. I really have to look this up. I want to know what this is about. Hold on. I gotta look this up. Sorry, y'all. I really gotta look this up and see what this song is about. Okay. Jeremy. Oh, okay. Mother of a teen who inspired Pearl Jam's Jeremy Speaks Out. Okay, so I quickly got to look this up. Okay, so Wanda Crane. So it was about her son Jeremy, death in 1991. Spoke about the loss, now public. Okay. Oh, not Vander. His name is Vader. Vetter. Excuse me, Eddie Vedder. So I correct that. So, nearly 16-year-old Jeremy committed suicide by gunshot in front of his English class. Whoa, in Richardson, Texas. Wow. That is crazy. So now it all makes sense. So the boy who came in, he was supposed to be playing a 15-year-old boy, and he really blew. Wow, he shot himself in front of the class. That is crazy. Like wow, like that is that the statement behind like the shock. Like, cause I was in shock. I wasn't even there, but I felt like I was there. And I don't know if it was because Eddie and the rest of the band was able to paint me as if I was there and even watching the video. But the stunned shock that was on my face, I actually felt that I was actually in the presence of Jeremy doing that. Like that, I got chills right now because that was a phenomenal video. This was better than Black for me. Like I loved everything about this track. The way that Eddie sat there and commanded the attention on this track was absolutely phenomenal. His vocals were so eerie and crazy, but it was eerie in a good way because the passion, the emotion, the vulnerability that he was able to project on this track was insane. The ending was amazing. The way he just kept hitting those notes and running it over and over and over and over. Those runs, phenomenal, outstanding. Like wow. Wow, and it all makes sense. You cannot rate this. This was genius. I can't even say that my verdict can't even be bop. Like this is beyond bop territory right now. Like my mind is like blown. Everything about it, just everything from beginning to end, the foundation. Like I felt as if I was watching a movie, like a real life nonfiction movie unfold before my eyes. Like I really felt like this was like a narrative of Jeremy. Rest in peace to him, because like I said, I know what it's like to be put in those positions when you're in class and you feel like there's nowhere to go, and you feel like where's the bed that I can hide under to get everybody to just go away, and you try to come off as so strong, but in fact you're weak. Like you have nowhere to go and turn to, and you feel like everybody is against you. That was phenomenal. I loved everything about this track. This by far is like one of my favorite tracks. And I can't believe whoever was in the comments, my comment section, and said that Pearl Jam is whack or they were trash or something, whatever. I wish I could find that comment, but I deleted it and I blocked that person because, like I said, I don't like negativity on my channel. Like, if you're going to critique something, actually leave a critique in a respectful way that it actually makes sense. But you need to be drug tested, whoever you are, who sat there and said Pearl Jam is trash, because the first Black and this are not trash. This was amazing. I loved everything about it. Hands down, genius, 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 genius. I loved everything about it. So let me know what you thought of Jeremy by Pearl Jam in the comments below. And with that being said, please be safe out there. Remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces, peace.